Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Boulder Summer School 2018. And so as you know, the Boulder School was for tennis matter and material physics. And this year, the focus is quantum information. Okay, so as you see, you're already here in this very nice campus at the University of Colorado at Boulder. And also there are lots of nice places that you can explore around. And so maybe let me briefly tell you a bit about the history of the Boulder Summer School. So it was the first proposed by in 2000 by Steve Gervin, Andy Millis, Matthew Fisher, and Leo Radisov. So and they kind of pointed out it's important that in the United States there is a summer school which can cover the frontiers of research, and instead of people have to go to foreign countries to learn about these topics. And also later on, Christina Massetti also joined the funding team. So I guess that so as you might be curious, who's supporting the Boulder School? Actually, it's supported by the National Science Foundation, the Division of Material Research, and in particular, one of the program managers, Daryl Hess, has been continuously supporting the Boulder Summer School for more than a decade. And also, in addition to the NSF, that the University of Colorado Boulder, in particular physics department, has been very supportive for the summer. It provides the facilities, staff members, and also house. I hope you enjoy the place that you stay. Right? Yeah. So and also the summer school has about 20 distinguished scientists as an advisory team in selecting a program for the school. And as I'm an organizer, so my name is Liang Jiang, and actually we and the other organizers need to prepare a proposal to submit to this the school of these advisory teams, and then they select the program. So it's actually a very competitive process. It took us quite a bit of effort to get through and have this program. Yeah. And also, in case you're interested about the previous summer schools, you may want to go to the website, the Boulder School at .yale.edu, and you'll find that actually there are a wide range of topics in the previous schools, and many of the talks are actually also with video recorded, and the lecture notes are also uploaded online, so that you can also watch the previous summer school program. Yeah. So let's back to this year's school. The focus is quantum information. So as you know that there has been lots of excitement in quantum information, and also maybe about decades ago, people already have these commercial devices for quantum secret communication. And now, you might have heard lots of news about Google, IBM, and even Microsoft are getting into the field of quantum computing. And so I guess it's probably an exciting time that you guys are getting involved into the research of quantum information, and also that we write a proposal to say it's time to study quantum information and have a Boulder Summer School on this topic. So, so one of the themes of the Boulder School is actually to provide the cutting edge, research background for you guys to start, which is not in the standard physics curriculum. So so some of the course materials may not be offered in the standard physics textbook, but it's actually important for the current research. So that's why we think it's good to have a summer school on this topic, in particular for quantum information. As you know, it's a highly interdisciplinary field, which covers physics, computer science, chemistry, material science, mathematics, and so on. So that's why we think it's good to have a world-leading expert on the field to come and give lectures. And so first, I should thank all the co-organizers, David Polan, John Prescott, Anna Maria Ray, and Grant Smith. And actually, Anna Maria is also sitting here in the front. And also, Graham, probably you also met him yesterday. Oh, he's also here, yes. So they are also based in Boulder, so they probably also know a lot about the University of Colorado Boulder. And if you have any questions, you can also ask all of us and about the program. Yeah, but I would say for the co-organizers, our main responsibility is actually to develop a program, invite speakers, and we'll also stay through the program. If you have any questions, we'll also be happy to support. But I would say more importantly, we also have a very strong supporting team from our local administrators. So I think that's probably it will be good that I pass on to Dakota, who's our administrator for the summer school, and he will tell you more about the local details.
Thank you. All right. For those of you who I didn't meet yesterday, I'm Dakota Nanton. I am the administrator for the school. This is my 7th year with the Boulder Summer School, so if you guys have any questions about anything that is not quantum theory, you can talk to me. So there's also, we've got a number of local graduate students and assistants. If you guys want to stand up and just introduce yourself really quickly so people have an idea of So yeah, we'll all be around the entire school. So if you have any questions regarding kind of the other side of things, please feel free to grab one of us, and we'll if we can't answer your question, we'll tell you who can. So I will also be in charge of making sure you get your reimbursements done properly. But we have someone who will be collecting all of your receipts. So Linda Cockrell, who is in G1B32, it's listed in the miscellaneous section of your packet that you got. She will be collecting all of the receipts for you and having you fill out the forms. So when you go to her, it's really helpful if you bring all the receipts with you just as a printed packet, or have them ready to email to her all at once. And for the receipts, it's really important that we have, the university requires that you have proof of payment on there. So it shows like paid with the last 4 digits of your credit card. Otherwise, they get delayed for weeks and we get calls about like, why didn't this reimbursement ever happen? And that is usually the reason why. You all have, your names are all given to Norland Library. We have a great library. We have actually 2 libraries. We have Norland Library, which is our main campus library, and a math and engineering library, which is in the math building right next door. With your guest cards, they have all of your names and emails. You should all have full library privileges, so if you want to check out books during your time here. Even if you're not planning on doing it, go check out the library because it's a really nice library. And it's got really nice views from the stacks of mountains in the back. Well, Boulder in general is a really bikeable city. We have hundreds and hundreds of miles of bike paths everywhere. So we strongly recommend if you want to explore the city, that's a great, cheap way. We have CU Bike Rental, which is like right outside of the UMC. There's also a number of 48-hour bike rental places around Boulder. Like you'll see them as you walk around it on the sidewalk. You'll see like 6 bikes on a stack, and you like swipe a credit card and you can rent the bike and then return it to any place in the city. With your housing card, you can also use the rec center facilities. You have to pay at the door as guests. Those prices are in your packet. There's a computer lab right next door. If you need internet, the wireless internet is, there's like a page of instructions in your packet. Alcohol. So we got a number of questions yesterday about like, do I really need an ID? Unfortunately, the answer is yes. CU's alcohol policies are extremely stringent, and we have had problems where we've used CU bartenders in the past, and they have refused to even give alcohol to like the foreign lecturers because they didn't have like the right passport with them. So we are not using CU bartenders for any more events. I will actually be your bartender at some of the events, so be nice to me. But we do, because the police have shown up in the past, we do need to make sure everybody at the events has an ID with them. So please just bring it if you're planning on having a drink or even a sip of one. It makes everybody's lives easier. Also, there are no meals on, you all have the guest card with your housing, and if you do not have one, please come talk to me. But there are no meals on weekends, and we do this intentionally, and the idea is Boulder has the most restaurants per capita of anywhere in North America. We have a great amount of food. We have great food. If you need recommendations for restaurants, come let me know. But the idea is to get you out of the dorms and like go see stuff on the weekends here. You're in a beautiful place. There's tons of stuff to do. Go enjoy it. We have, in the back of the room, we have some like sports equipment. It's deflated at the moment, so don't check it out quite yet, but we have it available to check out. We have, on the left side, we have some like hiking books and maps that are Leo's. There's like a little sign out sheet back there, so we just ask that if you borrow one of those things, you sign it out, because those are shared between the school. And then on the right side, we have a number of just like free maps and guides to Boulder that you're welcome to grab anything that interests you. If you don't see something back there that you'd want, like, oh, is it possible to get some Frisbee golf discs? We are happy to, get more stuff for the school. We've gotten a bunch of stuff in the past. I know the dorm some years has had board games, some years has not. Let us know if you are interested in stuff like that. In Buckingham, they have a number of things that you can check out. They have a lounge. They have ping pong paddles you can check out. So most of you probably ate breakfast at the C4C this morning. That's where we'll be like going every day collectively for lunch during the days we have lectures. It's kind of a free-for-all during lunch. You'll see it gets a little crazy. There's like cheerleading camps that are going on campus. There's you name it. But certain days, and they're listed in your booklet. We have reserved like special dining rooms where we've got like big tables, and we've got reserved spaces. Certain days we do not. So if those days, please feel free to use those rooms. Also, a note on the air conditioning in your rooms, it will only work if you close your windows, and so make sure you close your windows during the day as well, because it's going to be quite hot this summer. It's been pretty nice and cool, but it's getting hotter. Things to do in Boulder. There's tons of hiking in Boulder. There's like right here, there's the Flatirons, there's Mount Sanitas, there's Settlers Park. They're all quite easy for you. You can walk from the dorms to any of them. Just be aware we are at over 5,500 feet in Boulder right now, so acclimatize a little bit before you go up to Rocky Mountain National Park and do a 14er, which is what we Coloradans affectionately call all of our peaks over 14,000 feet in altitude. We've got biking. You can tube down Boulder Creek. The summer school actually owns a number of tubes that you can rent, and there's a creek that goes alongside a bike path here, and you can take the tubes out and like tube down for the day. It's a really good way to waste a day. Bring a couple beers with you. It's good fun. Good people watching. Check the water levels before you get in. You don't want to screw up your shins on some rocks. There's Chautauqua Park, which is a historic park that's also like the base of any Flatirons hikes. You probably saw the Flatirons as you came in the city. El Dorado Canyon, which is a state park that's nearby, but it's a little harder to get to. There's There's a town called Nederland and Indian Peaks, which has absolutely beautiful hiking. It's available. You can access it via public bus. There's Rocky Mountain National Park. If you guys want to organize your own trips to Rocky Mountain National Park, in the past years, we've had a group of students, rent a van and say, we're going to Rocky Mountain National Park, and fill up the van with students. And the summer school has actually helped reimburse the cost of the van because we want you guys to go explore Colorado. That's why we're here in this beautiful place. So yeah, talk to me if you guys are doing stuff like that. There's Red Rocks Amphitheatre, which is consistently rated one of the places you must see a concert before you die. It's a natural amphitheater. They have amazing concerts during the summer. Check out the schedule, see if there's something that you want to see there. And if there is, go do it. You won't regret it. There are shuttles that get there because it is quite far away. It's like about a 40-minute drive, but there's a shuttle that leaves like right from the hill. I'm not, Lauren, what's the name of the bus to show? There's the Pearl Street Mall, which is like an outdoor walking mall. There's really easy buses to Denver, to downtown, that will drop you off right downtown. The nice thing about Denver is it's a really walkable city. So like once you get to Denver, you can do tons of stuff. What else am I forgetting? If you have questions about anything, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer any questions. If you have questions about bars, restaurants, legal marijuana laws, please feel free to, I'm here to make sure that you guys enjoy your time in Colorado, have a safe time. Anything else that I'm forgetting? I'm checking my little cheat sheet here. We had a number of people who had guests yesterday at the welcome thing. That's just fine. If you have a guest, please just send me an email. You should all have my email address. It's just my last name, nat@colorado.edu, because that helps us, first of all, plan for how many people, and also we can add you to the bar list. It's, again, part of this weird alcohol policy. If you were not here yesterday, your name tag is in the back of the room. We ask that everybody wear their name tags for the first week at least. This is really helpful for everybody just because there are a lot of people here, as you can see, and it's you will forget people's names and you don't have to keep asking them 100 times. And I think that is it for me. Yeah, thank you all.
So I'm back. Maybe let's get our mind back to the Boulder Summer School. So yeah, so basically I'll give a quick overview about what the program is. So we have it's a 4-week summer school, and the plan is that we'll cover basically 4 major themes for quantum information, including the theory of quantum information and quantum computing and simulation, and physical implementation of quantum technology, cover a different physical platforms, trapped ions, superconducting circuits, and there will also be cold atoms and other different physical platforms. And the last week, we're mostly focusing on the connection to the net matter physics, the tensor product state, and also recently emerging interest on this black hole information. And you will see from the lecture titles that actually there will be more on the theoretical side. So I have to say that actually we really get world's leading experts to give lectures. And as you know that all these people are very busy. So it's hard to actually manage to coordinate the schedule so that they all come in that particular week to give lectures. So I have to sometimes move people around so that you may see actually sometimes actually today Jiang will give a Jiang will give a talk about the trapped ions in the first week. But I think on the other hand, it's a good thing that actually you'll see some of the topics they start to cross over, and it's also fun to discuss with people from a different background and experience. So in case you want, if you look at the handout, the schedule, that we do have like a pretty full schedule with altogether, I think 57 or 58 like lectures. And so I guess one thing I want to point out that there are these, later today we'll have a participant introduction, and it will be good to, show up and so that we get to know each other. And as what Dakota mentioned, please wear your name tag, in particular for the first week or second week, so that people get to know each other. Because it's kind of important that also here is a good opportunity that you make friends, and also potentially will be your like colleagues working in the field. And also like on Thursday in the evenings, we'll have 3 poster sessions. So I guess you probably already received email from Dakota and others talking about like we'll have 3 poster sessions, which are sorted like in terms of alphabetical order of your last name, so that please like upload the information about your posters, so that people will know what you're talking about. And also, I'll probably talk a bit more in the next few slides about poster sessions. And also, like on Tuesday, on the second week, the first on Monday, there will be a public lecture by David Vicenzo talking about how good quantum computing is. So please come to attend the public lecture as well. Yeah. So I guess that you may notice that there's still like openings, lots of like open space here, and that actually, if you have any interesting ideas, you want to organize some like discussions or tutorials, please let us know, and then we can also like put these to the schedule. Yeah. So I guess just a few things. I think you probably already know it's important to ask questions during the lectures. That's make sure that you understand what's going on, and that's actually one of the benefits that you are here instead of watching the talk through the video, right? Because we will upload these lectures online, but when you're watching a video, you don't have a chance to ask questions. But here is the benefit that you are here, and please ask questions, and it's probably like your questions might also help others to resolve their problems. So, and also like it's good to organize those seminars, discussions, and tutorials, because I know some of you might also have quite some experience in quantum information. So that will be good that if you have some knowledge, it will be good to share with other students as well. Yeah, and we'll have a Facebook page, and please add things to there. And also in the poster sessions, please come, and you may know that, maybe I'll get to that in just a few minutes. And also, there's one thing which is important to mention, that we'll have a T-shirt for the summer school. And if you look back, there are those T-shirts from the previous years, okay? And there are different styles, but I think that we should have our own Boulder Summer School T-shirt. And as our director, Leo, he probably will also he'll come back on Wednesday, and probably will keep also like asking us to make sure that we have the schedule on the T-shirt. So what's important is that it's a 4-week program, but we need to have our design of the T-shirt by the end of the second week. That's the latest deadline. It will be better if we can have finalized the design earlier, so that we could send it, so that we'll be able to get the T-shirt by the end of the summer school. And then we'll have the T-shirt instead of mail it to everyone, which will be very expensive. Okay, yeah. So if some of you have ideas and think that you would like to contribute to the T-shirt design, please like volunteer and organize a team, so that you have like we'll have a designing team for the team. Yeah. So if the initial design, it will be good to have initial design by the end of this. Then we'll be more relaxed. And also just a few remarks, that ask questions to speakers, and if you would like to organize tutorials or the seminars, please also contact our organizers, so that will help to make things happen. And in particular, I know some of you already have experience, so please don't be shy just to tell others that you know what's going on, and help each other. And also, like in the first 2 weeks, probably will notice that it's actually a pretty intensive program. And it's actually don't feel like surprised that actually may not be able to understand. Okay, it's actually it's not going to be easy. Okay, but it's going to be rewarding if you work hard on it. So it's important that you keep up to date with the course program, and we'll have like readings and also like lecture materials posted online, and you may want to go ahead and read those things, because I think there are a lot of cutting edge research which may not have like a standard textbook, so you may want to read some research papers. Yeah. So I think that the poster session, just one thing, which is there's a 1 minute like advertisement from each of you, so that you may want to prepare what you want to say. No slides, okay? Just say 1 minute, advertise your work so that people will come to your poster, okay? Yeah, and I think that's it. And so basically that's all I want to say.